Energy is something that humans use to either move, make things, or well, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so yes, one more. Next.
Energy is pretty much a resource that helps us use electricity and all other things that need to be powered by energy.
Okay, so we're going to give a very simple definition to energy. Energy is the ability to cause change. Alright, so on top of your sheet, I want you guys to write that. Energy is the ability to cause change. So right in the very top margin on your loose leaf sheet of paper, just write energy and then dash the ability to cause change. So, as you see up here, today we're going to be talking about different types of energy. All these E's right here stand for energy. Okay? So, first one that I'm going to do is sound energy. Okay? So here's guitar. When we play it, creates sound. I'm not a very good guitar player. I'm sure some of you in here are. And then you can change the different pitches. So this is sound energy. Okay? What about this?
Whoa!
Light energy. Light energy. Okay, what about my bar right here? Okay. This one is two different types. So I want you to think and look up at the board and think about what two different types it's going to be. Okay, sound. That's one. Okay, there's actually more than two. Okay, so. Okay, yes, Lauren, what do you think?
Up here's potential and this is.
Yes, awesome. So, very good. So, up here is potential, and then when I let it go, that's kinetic. Okay? Very good. Did you guys learn about potential and kinetic energy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, we're going to talk more about it. But today, we're going to create a foldable, or actually it's a flip book, and see the title, energy, the ability to cause change. So that's what your title is going to be for the flip book. And then each tab, you're going to write a description about each one, and then a picture. So we have them all listed up here for you. But first to start, before we even get to the flip book, we're going to brainstorm our ideas on the loose leaf sheet of paper. Okay, so everyone get out your textbook. Yes. You don't have one?
I don't have one either.
One, take a look. There should be some around. There's some back over here on these tables where Miss Rose is. And if there are any more, then I can grab you some over here. Yeah, some over here. Okay, so before we get to the flip book, you're going to write down each one of these. So you should leave some space. So let me borrow your paper first of these. Okay, so the first one you should write kinetic, and then skip a couple of lines and write potential. So you'll probably have about two for each page. Fold it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're gonna just fold it in half. Like this, fold it in half, and then that way it'll give you a nice crease. So, and then for the first half, you can write kinetic, and then on the bottom half, potential. And then you can flip and use the back page, And then you're going to do that that's why you have 2 sheets, okay? And so you're going to, do that right now. Let's everyone do that right now. Fold all your papers in half.
Oh, all of them?
You're folding them in half so that you can have the first part kinetic and then the next part potential. Okay? So, after you have it all labeled, what you're going to do, like Ms. Rose said, we're going to be doing research. So in your glossary, everyone know where the glossary is? Yeah. Okay, flip to it. Flip to your glossary. Okay, and in the glossary, you're going to look up your 9 terms of energy, and you're going to find the page numbers where you can find them. So in the glossary, so for example, in the glossary I'll look up kinetic energy, I'll go to it, I'll write down all the page numbers that it says for kinetic energy, and then I'll move on and do potential and write down all the page numbers for potential. Okay, and then once you do that, after you get all the page numbers for all 9 terms, then you're going to go into the textbook, flip to those pages, and write down descriptions of what those terms are, and then you're going to sketch out a picture for your flip book. Yes, Tucker? I'm sorry, not the glossary, the index. That's what I meant. Index.
Do we get the definition of the
Yes. Yes. So you're going to, sorry, I meant the index. So you're going to flip to your index and write down the page numbers, and then that way you can flip back to them when you're doing your rough draft for the flip book. And then as you're doing that, I'm going to come around and pass out rubrics for the flip book so that you can see what is needed on it. And it's going to be this little piece of paper right here. And you're going to have title, page labels, illustrations, description, and then have it neat and colorful. So what we're working on right now is the illustrations and the description. Okay? But first, write down all the page numbers for each one. And then after you have all the page numbers down, you can either stay at your seat or you can move to a station and work on the description part and the illustration part. Okay? Yes?
Page 427 has like all of the stuff.
Okay. That's good. That's good that you found that. But you have to make sure you write it down for each one. That's good that you found that now. Go on.
And that always happens.
Okay, awesome. Yes.
Do you mean index for glossaries like the
Yeah, index. Real quick announcement. Make sure you put your stamp on the back of the rubric when I give it to you so you won't lose it. And you need it for tomorrow, so make sure you keep track of it. Index. Yeah, on the back of it. All the page numbers.
Do we do the page numbers first and then when you go back?
Yes. Again, once you have all the page numbers down for each term, you can move to a station and work, or you can stay right where you are, it's fine. If anyone has any questions, just let me know.
flip to it.
Yeah.
That way you can, that way when you flip to it, you can be able to, you might not use all of the facial numbers, but then at least you have them, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be, yeah, so you don't have to write them.